Is Dylan Fox here from Crowdvance? Yeah. All right, Dylan. Way to go. Do you have slides? No. Go for it. Cool. Dylan, I might just introduce him by saying that he was one of our top 4 winners 2 years ago. He, last year, was chosen to represent the George Washington University in an international competition held in Fort Worth, Texas, at TCU called the Values and Venture Competition. And he won for GW, first prize in the world.
Yeah. Thanks. Really quick, how many people here are either competing in the competition today or are like starting your own company and you're a student? You just raise your hand. All right. Well, this is going out for you guys. So 2 years ago today, I was a junior. I was sitting in the audience and I was listening to the past winners give their updates. So when they asked me to come back and give an update this year, I thought long and hard about what I wanted to share because it's been 2 years and I've learned a lot. So I was thinking if I could talk to my past self, what would I want to share with him? And for that matter, for the student entrepreneurs that are here today, specifically the undergrads, but grad students as well, what do I want to share with you guys about what I've learned over the past 2 years? So when I was going through that thought exercise, I started to realize that one of the most profound things for me and impactful things for me was when I met an entrepreneur that was willing to be open about their experience, their successes, their failures, their mistakes, and how much of a roller coaster ride it actually is. And that's rare actually for an entrepreneur, at least I found, to share that. And it makes you more inspired to keep going, gives you more passion. It makes you feel like you're not alone in the world with your struggles and that your roller coaster ride isn't the only one that's going up and down. So yesterday, for example, I had a great opportunity to meet Roland, and he, told me a lot about his experiences, and that was a perfect example of an entrepreneur that was willing to be open. So I'm going to hopefully do some of that today and give you guys just 3 short lessons about what I've learned over the past 2 years. To get the boring stuff out of the way, we've raised a few $100,000 in seed funding. We've hired some people. We've launched a product. We're making our own money now. So none of that came easy at all, though. The first thing I'll share is that you need to be constantly thinking about money. You either make money or you have to raise money. So you need to put yourself in a position to do one or the other with your company. It's up to you to decide, depends on who you are as an entrepreneur, what you guys are doing, if it's capital intensive or not. But you need to be relentless in developing something that someone else is going to find value in so that they either want to invest in it or buy it from you. It took us like 1.5 years to figure out a good groove for our company so that we could start really acquiring customers and getting additional investment. The second thing I'll say is you need to control your core competencies from the get-go when you go to market. Don't put yourself under artificial pressure to get to market. Control your core competencies first, and it'll be a lot easier. You need to be the one that's going to fight for your company if it comes down to it. When I first started the company, all I was a web designer. Somewhere along the past 2 years, I've learned everything I needed to do to be a full-stack programmer, and that's helped us tremendously because we can control our own destiny internally with our founding team, and that's really made a big difference when times got tough. And the third thing I'll say that I've learned is that you need to remember to map your strategy to the resources that you have at the current time. It's fun to think about the future and where you guys are going to go, but if you are only focused on the future, you won't get there. You need to take it step by step and get there. So think about it. Do you need to build the full feature product? Do you need to launch every single thing right then and now? Or can you do something a little bit less substantial, keep moving, and keep it going? So map your strategy to your resources and be very diligent in making sure that you do that. Other than that, it's been an amazing ride for us. I love waking up every single day with a passion that I have as an entrepreneur. I wouldn't trade it for anything else. And I can't believe it's been 2 years already, but it's really exciting that you guys are starting your own entrepreneurial journeys and that you're kicking that off. So I can't stick around today, unfortunately, but I'm happy to chat with anyone that has questions or wants to talk further about my experience, and hopefully I can help anyone a little bit. So my email address, if anyone wants to write it down, is Dylan, D-Y-L-A-N, B as in boy, Fox, F-O-X, @gmail.com. It's dylanbfox@gmail.com. Happy to meet with anyone or chat with anyone, but that's my story. That's my update. Questions, if there are any?
Question for Dylan? You answered every question. Thank you very much.
Cool, thanks.